Hi, boys and girls. We are going to read Little Santa by John Gee. Some of you might remember this from some other years in the library. It's a pretty silly book. It's about Santa when he was small. He was a child. What do you think happens when Santa's a child? Looks like it's snowy there, doesn't it? He's riding on a reindeer. Little Santa. In the North Pole, in a little cabin, lived Mr. Claus, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and their 7 children: Larry, Mary, Willie, Billy, Zoe, Joey, and Santa. His name doesn't rhyme with anyone's, does it? Life was tough in the North Pole. Every day there was more wood to be chopped, more snow to be shoveled, another fish to be caught, a quilt to be mended, and a fire to be stoked. The Clauses were miserable. They don't like it there. That's a lot of work, isn't it? Except for Santa. He loved the North Pole. He liked making snow angels and snowmen, decorating pine trees, and baking gingerbread cookies in the shape of people. Most of all, he liked sliding down the chimney. Makes sense, doesn't it? So when the Clauses decided to move to Florida, Santa was very sad. Won't you miss all the pine trees and the icicles and the miles and miles of snow? No, Santa, they said, we won't. Florida. Do you know about Florida? Florida's a state like California. Is Florida warm or cold? Very warm. It's like California. It's on the other side of the United States, on the southern part. So just like we're on the southern part, on the western part. So they're on the southern part, on the eastern part. So it's warm there. They have beaches like we do. That night, as everyone packed, there was a terrible blizzard. Getting lots of snow. They're having a blizzard. The next morning, the house was buried under a huge snowdrift. The Clauses were trapped. Look, this shows their house. Look how it's all covered in snow. And when they opened the door, oh, all the snow comes in. It went all the way to the top of the door. So Mr. and Mrs. Claus gave Santa some food and some snowshoes and sent him to get help. He can go up the chimney, right? It's a handy thing. After a long walk, he came to a little branch. Ho, 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 said Santa. You must be the top of a tall tree. No, said a voice. I'm a very cold reindeer. Look, do you see? That's actually antlers. It's not a tree, is it? Santa dug the reindeer out of the snow. Gosh, said the reindeer, what are you doing out here? Santa told the reindeer about his family. Hop on my back, said the reindeer. We'll look for help. Well, he found the right person, didn't he? Or the right animal. These are Santa's snowshoes. If you put those on your feet, you don't sink into the snow so much. It gives you a bigger footprint. They look sort of like rackets, like a tennis racket when he's holding them there. Gee whiz, said Santa. You're a pretty special reindeer. I bet Santa's surprised because he's flying reindeer. He didn't know. I bet he's just seen reindeer on the ground. On a tall bluff, they saw a house. A light was on inside. Stop here, said Santa. The reindeer landed, and Santa slid down the chimney. Who do you think is going to live in the house? The house was full of elves. Holy snowflakes, said the oldest one. Who are you? Santa introduced himself and told the elves about his family. We can help, said the elf. We'll make shovels so we can dig them out of the snow. Wow, look at all their tools. That's a lot of people to help, isn't it? Lucky for Santa. In no time at all, the shovels were made. Now, Santa, said the elf, how will we get back to your house? I've got a flying reindeer, said Santa. Wow, said the elf. And you have a sleigh too? What's a sleigh? Said Santa. Well, well, said the elf, I guess we'll build you one. They are handy. They can just build anything he needs. Do you see the sleigh? He's just little. He didn't even know what a sleigh was. Wow, look. The next morning, it was finished. Santa hooked up the reindeer and everybody climbed aboard. Ready, said the reindeer. Ready, said Santa. And off they went to look for Santa's house. Good thing elves are small, isn't it? That's a lot of elves to put in the sleigh. Far away, the Clauses were waiting for Santa to return. Look, they have even more snow. Their house is really buried in the snow now. It was almost midnight when the dog heard a familiar noise coming from the chimney. Could it be? Ho, 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 said Santa, I'm home. The Clauses were overjoyed, but there was more noise coming from just outside. Santa opened the door. Who's going to be there? Oh, look. All his elf friends. Look, everybody, said Santa. These are my new friends. Welcome, said Santa's family. Look, they have lots of shovels, don't they? Well, it was a good year in the North Pole. The Clauses and the elves spent lots of time together, and life wasn't as tough as it was before. Look, they're helping them do all those chores. They talked about fishing, decorating trees, chopping wood, building snowmen, and the elves are helping them, so it's not so hard. But when winter came, Santa's family decided to move to Florida after all. Santa, he stayed behind. And you know the rest of the story. I hope you have a great week. I will probably put 1 or 2 more holiday books up on YouTube. So if you have subscribed to my channel, you will get a notice that they're up. So even though we don't have school, I'll put a couple books up there for you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy winter break. I hope you guys have a great time off with your families and enjoy. We love you a lot. We care about you all. Talk to you later. Bye.